Alright, so someone asked for a cage tour, and I finally got around to do that, obviously, right now. It's dark out. I tried to do it earlier when it was light out, but Tequila was just not having any of the camera. So she seems to be a little happier now, so I think that it's a better time for it, even if it's darker. So the birds live in this cage. It is a King's brand cage. It is a double-stacked flight cage. They used to live in two separate cages, but this, so this is their space, and it's obviously not big enough for two cages. So when we moved here, I had to kind of downgrade them to these stacked cages. And they live right next to my fabric storage, but they honestly don't touch it. They don't seem to care. I've never even seen Tequila climb on it, even though it's pretty close to the top of her cage. So over here first is just the wastebasket, obviously, in this IKEA drawer set. And in here, I just keep bird toys that I can switch out, and treats and stuff. And about the last half of this is all bird stuff. And then up here is their training area, and they just, I don't know why the autofocus like that. They just hang out up here when we train, or sometimes I move Lemon over here to give Micah a bit of a break, because Lemon is pretty high energy. So I'm going to start at the bottom here. This is the teal's half, and they're just kind of hanging out. Micah's foraging back there. These are their favorites, these noodle toys. And here's Lemon. Hi, Lemon. So on the bottoms of their cage, you can kind of see I have some peanuts, some toys. There's these little, your tail's in the way. Oh, sorry. These little beads that are filled with like sticky seeds. I don't know if it'll focus. Anyway, sticky seed beads, and they really like these. Even though it makes their beaks all sticky. I got this ladder because Micah has a bad foot, and she chews her wings, so she's kind of clumsy, and it's a little off, but there we go. When she falls, she can use the ladder to get back up. And we've just got lots of easily destructible toys for them. They're not super destructive, so like back there is just this cardboard toy. I don't seem to really like that right now, but maybe they will. They like these woven toys. The foraging box that Micah was just foraging out of. Up here is a little cardboard forager. Micah. And they have two of these perches. These kind of textured perches, the petty perches. It's supposed to be good for their nails. But they mostly like those perches. Natural wood platform perches. I get those from a seller on Etsy, and I love them. You can see they still have the wood texture on them. That's super nice. My camera's having a really hard time focusing today. Another platform perch over there, and there's finally another one back there. These are really good for Micah because of her bad foot. She can sit on them without worrying about falling. They like to sleep on them. They tend to sleep back there. One will sleep on the perch, and one will sleep while Micah's sitting. And just a food water dish over here. A little foraging cup back there. A little basket that I can put toys or treats or whatever in. It's full of foot toys right now. This woven thing. They really like this woven stuff. And a mineral block here, and a cuddle bone there. So that's pretty much it for the teal cage. Oh, my favorite feature, this bird-proof lock. It's just a twisted pipe cleaner, because Tequila can open it and let them out. And I don't like that when I have my headphones on. I worry that I'm gonna run them over because I can't hear them. So I don't like to let them out when my headphones are on, but Tequila likes to let them out and go in their cage and eat their food. So she can figure out how to open pretty much anything. I was using these clips like come on toys, but she can open those. She likes to come down to their cage and open them and drop their toys on the ground. She's a jerk. I tried to use a zip tie and she chewed through it, and I like to be able to open that to change their food dishes, so I don't want to zip tie it again. So this is a solution and it works so far. So up to Tequila's cage. I have to grab my step stool because I'm short. So this is Tequila's favorite area, like hands down favorite area. And I've kind of packed this with favorite toys. So it's got these it's really soft wood shoes that they like. She loves them. Teals love them too. And she's got this kind of narrow wavy perch with it's like a plexiglass with a texture to it. And some birdie bagels. It's a little foraging thing. It's just packed with stuff. I don't know. I stick treats to the sides of it sometimes. And this is where she hangs out 90% of the time. She really likes to be over here. Except of course right now she's foraging. Foraging is her thing. She gets 90% of her food from her foraging toys. I keep her food bowl full, but she only really eats it when she's, I guess, feeling lazy. So there she is. This is her spinner. And it spins around, obviously. And each door opens differently. I'm sorry, I'm closing your doors. So I just come in and close these about once a day. And she just opens them right back up. Yeah, you're a smarty butt, aren't you? Foraging bell here. I fill these with, I get Nutriberries. Right now what I have is Nutriberry pellets. So that's fine. Foraging box here. Another plexiglass box. Plexiglass stuff is her favorite. This has, there's noodles in it, which she doesn't eat, she just chews them up. And there's finger traps, peanuts. She doesn't eat the peanuts either. Those are just roughage, I guess. And hidden in all of that is some Nutriberries and Nutri-Pellets. And then, this is her bathing dish. It's actually her water dish, but don't tell her that. This is a little gourd bowl. Boyfriend picked it out. She likes it. She likes to find out what we put in it. Her food dish. Again, it's full. I don't remember the last time I've even filled it up. She just doesn't like it. She does like this foraging wheel, which we put over her bowl, so if stuff falls out of it, it'll go right back in the bowl. So she loves to just spin that in an angry way. And then over here, I used to have a sleepy tent for her over here, but she doesn't seem to need it anymore. When she was younger, she wouldn't sleep, basically, unless we had it. She would kind of peep all night long and be really restless. You could tell from her poo that she didn't stay in one spot, didn't sleep much, just lots of little poops all over the whole cage. Find her sleeping up against a toy or in her food dish. So we got the sleepy tent, and that's where she slept pretty much exclusively for the last, I'm gonna say, 1.5 years. And then in the last 6 months, she just decided that she's okay with sleeping on a perch. So tentatively, we took that out this week and replaced it with this Chinese foraging trap toy. It's just filled with goodies. A lot of her toys are foraging toys. It's a common theme here. She has a seagrass mat back there. She loves to hang out on seagrass mats. It's got a foraging cup attached, some finger traps, and a duck. She hates ducks. She loves to attack them. She likes to preen those straws. And then back there, she likes to fight this. This is her favorite thing to fight. So that's there. And then way in the back is another, just made of finger traps and coin pass sleeves, and she likes that. I stick stuff in it. Hi, baby. And then on top of her cage here, now all the birds can hang out up here, but mostly no one does. They really used to in the old house. Something about this house, they just don't really like it up here, I guess. Maybe because the cage is taller, maybe because I really have no idea. So, but she comes up here every now and then. So this is just, it's a paper bag and it's got foot toys inside of it. She'll rip it open when she feels like it. And this big ceramic bowl, it's too heavy for her to throw, which is important because she likes to throw. It's got this toy, which is just full of little plastic parts, and then foot toys and treats inside there. And this is from My Safe Bird Store. It's a really nice play gym, and it attaches to the top of their cage really securely. And you know, they used to like this, like I said, a lot more in the old house. Someone's knocked the ladder off, so someone's been up here. But for the most part, they don't tend to come up here as much anymore. So I tried to put, these are some of her favorite toys. Oh, I think I scared her. Some of her favorite toys in the whole wide world. As you can see, she chewed the crap out of those. She loves these blocks. And so far, no, nothing really. So, I don't know, I might find something else to do with this, might sell this, I don't know, I really like it. And they used to like it, so, I don't know. Birds are weird. And, that's about it. Down off the step stool. I'm 5 feet tall, and this is about 6 feet. So, it's a foot taller than I am. Underneath their cage is just storage. We've got her squeaks down here, Tequila's. These are stuffed animals. They need to be cleaned right now. I call them squeaks for obvious reasons. And she hates squeaks. She hates them. She doesn't seem to care too much right now. Oh, there she comes. So, anyway, squeaks live down here. Cleaning supplies, some poop off. Food is back there. The blanket I used to cover them. This thing is their window perch. It's got a little swing there and these tiny little food cups. They hate it though. It's just too small for them. I mean, this food cup is barely big enough to even fit a Nutriberry in. And when it's supposed to be for water, they get like 2 sips out of it. When the teals sit in it, their tails hang off a good couple inches. And Tequila is even worse, and they just don't like it. They don't like that the swing is really swingy, and there's no real way to stabilize it. They tend to sit on this when they sit on there. But, yeah, they're just not fans. They like to be in the window, but they don't like this. So someone told me that because this is an off-brand, and the Window brand is the original. This is just the knockoff. And they say that that brand is better, but I'm hesitant to spend more when they don't really like this to begin with. So it just kind of lives here, and when Tequila falls on the ground, she uses it to get back up on the cage. So anyway, that's about all. We'll leave you with a sight of Tequila drinking, because she's cute. Goodbye, Tina. Thanks for watching.